Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of The Council. Okay, getting back into the groove. It's been a couple of days since I've actually played, so, God. Okay, last time we continued trying to research Elizabeth Adams' death, talked to some others, learned not too much, but we got some ideas, and I kind of messed up, because I had an idea of who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Mom, but I didn't press the right button. And then we tried finding traces of Mom as we found some hidden messages between her and Emily's sister, Emma. Where is her? Yeah. Messages between Mom, Sarah, and Emma Hillsborough, Emily's sister. And it took me a long time to figure it out, but now we're done. So now we gotta convene with everybody because our good old pal, well, our guy Mortimer is scheduling a meeting that apparently is going to change the world. So, let's get back into it. It's been a couple of days since I played.
Small salon, sir.
Oh, right, wrong direction. Whoops. Find the stairs. I am stuck on them. There we go. So yeah, trying to get everything figured out. It's been a long time doing, I think, the wrong things. So, we'll see where we go from here. Oh, shoot, not that one. Which way do we go? Okay, so we're going here. I'm trotting along. We got a bunch of skills boosted up. I managed to get... What did I get? Oh, God, it's been too long. Basically, I got some skills bumped up. Some useful things at the end of the last mission. So, we're moving along. There we go. Stairs.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What
She
have you
did.
found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
Yeah, too much, it seems.
I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Don't send her on Mother's trail.
They kept
We
up
should
a
just be
secret
upfront about
correspondence,
it.
Which makes me
I
think
know
they
that
were
doesn't really
suspicious of
isn't the
someone.
best idea,
And did you
but
find out who it was?
No, but von Volner is mentioned. They were planning to make a quick getaway and were looking to hide something beforehand.
Have you got these messages?
Yes. Go ahead, take a
I
look.
don't. I feel like I'm messing up. Oh
I
no.
see. I must say, thanks for your honesty, Louis.
Yeah, it's hard, but hopefully that pays off in the long run.
If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
That's the hard part. We've been honest up to this point, and maybe we should keep it up. I know it could cause problems, especially if Wolner's involved, but then again, I think we should tell her. We're honest to this point, let's not hide anything, despite how badly this could
Emily,
turn out.
There's something else.
Go on then.
Unlock truth honest. Told Emily about your doubts over your mother's behavior with Emma. Yeah, point the logic.
It's about your sister.
Let's
don't
just
know
say
what
this
happened
loudly
exactly,
in a
but
big hall,
it's possible
echoey
that
hall.
my mother had a go at her.
I know, Louis. I found out that same evening. Well, thanks for not trying to hide it.
Oh,
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know if I could trust you.
Fair
Now
enough.
I know I can. It seems that your mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book, so that even she wouldn't know where it was. And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
who
How
spoke
did
to
you
her? I'm
find
guessing it's
Sir
Mortimer.
Gregory told me on my arrival.
I'm sincerely
Oh.
sorry, Emily.
Oh, right, because
Thank
Gregory
you,
was
Louis.
there.
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
There must be an explanation, Emily.
That's
I don't
what
think
we
it
shall
justifies. Okay, at least we weren't
Come
trying to
on,
hide anything, so
they're
honesty
waiting
was the
for
best
us.
policy. Okay, honesty paid off. Sometimes it's good to be a nice guy. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Good,
You will
good.
pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down.
Still
Everyone
arguing about the
seems to be
murder.
a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
Oh, yeah.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
And who is this charming character?
Manuel Godoy, the Duke of La Alcudia.
He's the head of the Spanish government, Monsieur de Richet. He's the one who, in practice, controls Spain.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
What? Oh, no.
The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before.
How dare they?
Oh, dear.
As if...
Huh. Well, this caused unrest.
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous. Bastard. He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote. Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen,
Well, at least it wasn't my
please,
fault.
Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
Think about the consequences. It doesn't cost me to calm things down
Gentlemen,
with
Duchess,
psychology.
we're all among people of
I gotta watch
reputable
my
company.
points. I was using
We
way too
should
many
be able
items
to
last
manage
time.
the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime,
Illuminati stuff.
I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you
Okay.
later.
He's gonna die in between events, isn't he? This seems like the setup for it's like, oh no, we don't know why we're here yet, and he just died. I wasted up. Manuel Godoy.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too.
Of course.
Walner.
I
Conversation
heard
start.
about your mother's disappearance.
He looks
I'm sure you
concerned.
figured it out.
I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
Vulnerability. That's gonna take up all I got. Well, if I use...
To hear you speak, you seem to know my mother well.
Not really. We met for the first time on this very spot some weeks back.
I should watch
we
my
had a
item
very
consumption.
pleasant discussion. She's an exceptionally learned lady with a good head for business. No need for me to tell you that.
I agree.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
We can psychology our way.
Cat's out of the bag now. More or less, but
Please do refresh my memory.
Yes, of course. Nothing of great importance in itself. During one of our discussions, she spoke of an old book, which might have been of interest to me.
I wonder
and
if
she
it's...
had agreed to let me have it.
A book about what?
Ancient occultism. As you are aware, I am a doctor of theology.
Yep, hold on, I just want to check his... Okay, I only know his one vulnerability.
You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
String him along, speak to him about... Looks obsessed. Psychology's my strong suit here, so I might as well use it.
Bush. Sarah never travels without a few books. What does the one you're looking for look like exactly?
It resembles a grimoire.
Of course it
It's
does.
divided into 7 parts, each one individually locked. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. It's a unique copy. There's only one.
The mere mention of it makes his face light up. Well, I'll take a closer look, but I can't promise you anything. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Now that just sounds
It's,
patronizing.
It's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchardt in Paris.
Oh.
Do you know him?
Manipulation. It would cost me a lot, but let's go with
Indeed.
it.
One of your close friends?
No, not really, but we were close once. Precisely over the case that concerns us now, because he claimed to have the book I'm looking for.
Ugh.
Another dishonest person.
Succeeded step. Hell
What can
yeah.
you say?
Talents
Can't
unlocked. Intuitive. 5 confrontations. Hello, Cicero. Okay, I used up a lot. Psychology, but psychology my way through
One
that
of
the
these
best I
days,
could,
huh?
but we did it.
No, you can't.
Oh god.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. von Volner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one
book.
who von Burchard was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please know that I am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
The King of Prussia? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Holm Mortimer. Well, Mortimer is an occult-centric guy, and that's what this seems to be. Holm... Or the King of Prussia, which I'm not entirely sure of. See, this is not a game you want to spend a few days away because all the important details slip. So I have no idea. It would make sense if it was Mortimer. I'm gonna literally guess Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer.
Oh, you are way off the mark.
Fair enough.
There's nothing more for us to say. Goodbye.
Damn. So it was probably King of Prussia. That's on me. Okay, well, we now know. I'm terrible. Okay, I see Napoleon there. I'm just wondering if there are any items I can pick up, but I don't think so. Ah. Shoot, I found all those royal jellies, and now I don't know where any extras are. Along with everything else. I used so many items just grabbing everything I could. What's up, Napoleon?
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
I don't give a damn about his reputation. I don't give a damn. I don't know if I want to use up my last point. Wait, I've got a... Immunity, conviction, politics. Just double checking.
There are some rumors about his loose morals.
Juste, monsieur. Add to that his devouring ambition, if you want my opinion. Playing at Loverboy rather than gaining merit for his career. It's a disgrace for any soldier.
I understand your point of view.
I don't want to spend too many points asking about the nightmare.
Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
That's oddly specific.
Metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Good point. Tell me more about the coming conference.
More information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
Makes sense.
Well, I'll be leaving.
Thanks,
now.
Napoleon.
Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
That gun deal that I'm... Alright, thanks, Napoleon. I suppose. What else is going on the outside? Sorry, taking a sip of water. Okay. I suppose we can't stray too far. Where's that library? Oh, there's Georgie. That, Framey. What's over here? Oh yeah, dining hall. The library's in that direction. Oh, I just saw the glimmer of a coin.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
I wonder what promise
I don't
Lord
want
Mortimer could have
to
made
use up my
to
one
make him
point
agree to
now. It
come
could be
here,
useful
given
later. I don't
the
know.
Circumstances.
Who knows?
Go
That's
beyond
for the
the
nightmare?
nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
I was unable to help you once, so that's
Mr.
where we're going to
President,
leave it.
Can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Illuminati
Do
stuff.
you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see. Everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
I am going to worry. It sounds suspicious.
Thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend. Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again.
I'm going
I'll
to
see
make
you in a
everyone
little bit.
suspicious of me anyways. Okay, got a little time. If we head towards the library, maybe we can find something. I don't know if we should spend too much time talking to people, because I don't know if that uses up our limited
Seriously,
time. Oh,
preparing
crap.
wine.
I just remembered.
What better trap for Ulysses?
Hold on. Back. There you are. Collector's coin. Oh, yeah. I swear it was in this room. There was a lot of royal jelly, and I'm not sure if I picked it all up or what. The Eminence. Ah, framey. Frame rate, behave yourself. Dang.
Seriously.
I suppose I'll talk to him real quick.
Ah, Louis. Just the man.
Oh, he wanted to
Good
see me.
Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
Just double check so I don't make him mad. Oh. Vulnerability to questioning. Because I'm
Eminence,
curious what he would
I
say.
haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation in Paris, and, well, it's chaotic at best. Anything can happen in those revolutionary tribunals.
The king is the official representative of God on earth, my son.
Your Eminence, France has become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Nay.
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
Not really, but ask him about
I was
Godoy.
wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is
Godoy.
reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender of the church. You can believe me.
Alright, so that automatically gets on his good side. I know his reputation, I don't. Tell me about these rumors, I don't have anything. It's not wasting a gold thing on him.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
Place or an
Well,
object?
I mean, if
I
it
shouldn't
were
have
a
used that
place
one.
or
That might have been a
an
better
object
question.
found on this island, what would you think of first?
The nightmare. No, I don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Well,
If I had
that's too bad.
manipulation, that probably would have been a
Wait.
good.
I suppose it might be that horrible painting hanging in Lord Mortimer's study.
Pretend not to be that interested. Right. Well, don't worry about it. I was just curious. I'm sure a man like you is in the circle of trust. Would you know what the conference that Lord Mortimer mentioned is going to be about?
Not really, my son. Well, be it Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory, we are never informed about the theme of the conference before it begins.
Okay.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
Okay, so maybe something about the painting in Mortimer's, which I forget what it looks like, but that's a hint at least. I shouldn't have used up my point on that dumb thing.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Well, should we read it then? Can we do anything with it?
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother
I don't know
expressly
what that book
forbade me
is
from
exactly.
reading it.
Go to Mortimer's study? We can actually break into there? Well, and since we're over here, might as well check the portrait gallery for anything. See if anything pops up. Probably any items I might have missed. Probably not. Or if somebody else is in here. Now I feel bad for almost being too thorough because I left so many things behind. Because I know there was a lot of items I couldn't pick up before or other things. I think that's just a sit down. No. Oh.
Amber crystals.
Oh, cool. Okay, it was already worth it for that. Either I missed that before or they come up in different spots later on. I wonder. Nope, doesn't look like I can reactivate this room. Nope. Just taking a look around, making sure, see if there's anything I might have missed. Can we go through this door? Does that lead us anywhere? Does that loop us back around? Well, a place we haven't been into yet. That could be a good sign.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Oh, jeez. Well. Okay, more Carmelite water. And some royal jelly, so that's... Already a flux of items that I'm just using up. Chug it all down. Gold elixir. Top that off. More jelly.
I couldn't have hoped for better.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. Probably shouldn't be abusing that. Oh, fragment of amber. Okay. Already worth it again. More stairs. Talent unlocked. Prince of Amber. Increase your effort points by 1. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay, can't go through there. So let's go up the stairs, see if we can find anything. Yeah, again, I'm now just abusing the items I do find. Because, heck, finding that amber is, you know, we got... Once we have a day reset, that's what I need right now, because we just had, like, no breaks since the end of Chapter 1. I know there's an ability for using one of each item per in a section, and if I do that, you get something, but I've been using so many items. Okay, back up here. So where is Mortimer's room again? Oh, it should be... Nope, this way. Nope. I was wondering if the doors would still be open. Yeah, can we go up to Mortimer's? Go up to his study, look around. Maybe he's got items. Maybe he's got more royal jelly that I can just steal and he probably won't care is missing. Making progress. Wicka, wicka, wicka,
So,
wicka.
what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
I don't know if I checked. Okay, we got enough golden elixirs.
Which four-letter word could open this?
No, I don't know. If I can't unlock it with subterfuge, I'm not gonna try. I don't know why. You know, I noticed it.
Which four-letter word could open this?
Yeah, I don't know why the the audio just slows down like that in such a weird, jarring way. Maybe that's a glitch or something. Something wrong with the audio file. Key with water occult
Dante's
symbol. Well,
Purgatory.
doesn't help me now.
Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained? The Book of the Mortimer family. The Book of the Mortimer family.
Okay, that's useful to know. Sure. Great. Good to know. I'm also looking to see if there are any more add item Leviathan. Oh, probably a book. Because I'm still looking for some of these note pages. Take the red berries. What's that? Is that a, oh, birdie. Hey, buddy.
A mina bird.
Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Okay. I don't want to mess around in his office, just in case. Counts for the year. Just a grocery list. Dear Guido.
No, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model.
Honey, I couldn't have...
No, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
That'll be the final section of the game.
It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Well, that's useful. Okay. Looking around. I'm just paranoid looking for items. I don't want to miss stuff.
Let's take a closer look.
Take a chocolate.
Judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans. The chocolate of the Mayas, the rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac.
Oh, God.
When the product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
Okay. I don't know if I should examine berries, but...
That's what you generally feed birds.
But that's it? Oh, God, that was a waste. I don't want to...
The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781.
God, that was worthless.
This must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond.
Go under it?
Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere. No, what have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes.
The safe.
Aha, I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Cost me... Mark on 1 on the second roller. Be risky, but...
It's a complex mechanism. Looks like the third ring is a bit seized up. Gets stuck on number 9.
Okay, and then...
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Okay, so 1, 9... Oh, jeez. So 1, 9... What would the other ones be? Is there anything else I can go off of?
Painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde.
Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
He did mention in his notes something about how he marks his paintings. Like the author did the dates. I don't want to use up another thing. Crap.
The famous call
Freaking
of
Barry
Pope
screwed
Urban
me
II.
up.
20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish, not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
Ugh.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Vitry, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII, cuckolded by his wife's uncle.
Duck.
The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi bull of 5,187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5,190 AL, whereas
I wonder if
the
that's...
siege had been going on for 2 years.
Hold on, maybe... I'm going to try 5,190 because 1 and a 9 line up. I'm just trying things at this point. No, frick. Crap.
Damn it. Doesn't work.
Shoot.
5,190. I was pretty sure it was right. Maybe I didn't use the right dating system.
Oh, let's check. Nope. Notice the part of the graphic dated according to the... Subtract 4,000 years if you don't. I wonder.
Doesn't work, damn it.
Nope.
I really thought I was close. 1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000?
Yeah.
I must have missed a subtlety.
According to the Freemasons calendar in use at the time. Guess you remember to subtract 4,000 if you don't want the public to be surprised at dating. Now, did you remind you that free begins in March, not January? How does... Wait.
Well,
Dang it.
I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, wait, why would it be that one? Maybe... Oh, wait.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
I'm just thinking... March and January. I'm trying to think of where the difference comes in.
A painting depicting the Third Crusade. It's titled Winter Before the Fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Yeah.
The Siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre was a major conflict during the Third Crusade. Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus fought to take the town back. It was the Crusaders' first operation to take back the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I get the impression I've seen that before. In fact, I've read something on the Crusades before in the study. He clearly
Couple
loves
minutes
the
ago.
subject.
So something about the Third Crusade. Maybe I gotta... Just taking a look.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anno Lucis, 5190. That's a funny date. That date in 5000 is something again. I wonder what in the world it means.
I wonder if that's him in the past or something. Like Mortimer's like this immortal being. Or pseudo-immortal, you know?
Lost by Paul Rubens.
I got nothing for that. Oops.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Hey, there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
Maybe it's a 4 that's gotta be here?
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Wait.
Hey, there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
But that wouldn't... Hold on, let's reread. Maybe I missed something. Well, then
History
again,
of
if
the
I...
First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle.
Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Hold on, let's listen to the Third Crusade
Famous
again
call
and see.
from Pope Gregory VIII in his
Otherwise, I might
Odita
just...
Bull of 5,187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
12th month. Hold on. If the first 3 letters or numbers are right, and I'll just spin the 4th one until something happens.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
It's gonna matter.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Well, I got it wrong.
Not exactly
It doesn't matter.
efficient, but...
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
If this doesn't work, then yeah, that means I did something wrong.
Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close.
Oh, frick.
1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Just not sure what's subtlety. Oh, there we go. It works somehow. I'm not even sure what number that was. Wasn't it?
Open sesame.
Okay, works for me. So it was 1, wasn't it? Okay, January. I was thinking in the 3rd. Either way, that worked. Now hopefully no one finds me. Trial and error. Okay, he's got like a secret study. Great. Fantastic.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Dear Lord Mortimer, my U.S. receives. Do not sign Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. Huh.
Moreover, it shows a fair number of sea voyages being organized towards the American continent. No doubt with slaves. How many men are broken in this trade? Tens of thousands each year, according to what people say. It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
Slave trafficking? That's messed up, even for this. Okay. My lord, let her to reach you. My hours are numbered. Huh. Well, jelly. Great.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore.
Oh, that's not suspicious.
He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone.
Shepherd? Told Emily about your... Wait, no. Oh. You read the book, Weakness of Human Psychology and Learn. Okay, that was fast.
Daily repetition until the mind gives in.
Huh.
And goes on.
Does he have the courage to face me alone?
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
Sarah's notes. I'm still looking around. Don't stop.
To? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I've absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Just take it. I don't think we should tamper with this crime scene. Gift has been delivered. Son's, okay. Should wrap up here. We're already over time.
This shows the forces present in America. Some of those forces are pushing toward the west. On it, Mortimer's placed little feather symbols at different points, toward which the Spanish are headed. Could he be fueling Indian resistance to slow down Spain?
Dear friend... Okay, that must be the K from that note. So, he got plague victims, my dearest friend. So yeah, he's kind of like working his own little conspiracy network, even on the people he works with, my dearest lord. Qing Dynasty, he has connections in China as well. I think that was China, Qing, am I wrong?
It's locked.
Knowledge of, go ahead, just intervene, Jesus. Sword Murmur, I got to inform you that it will still be possible to ignore pressure from the Russians. There was another map back there I didn't look at yet.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
No, that's about it. Maybe there's something I don't know, but... William, whatever your projects... Your loving brother G plus is conductive? What? Huh. Oh, G. Gregory, maybe?
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants. It looks like
Let's
a campaign is being
analyze.
prepared in France in favor
I
of
know
Italy.
I keep wasting
Did
royal
Mortimer
jelly as soon as I
decide to
get it, but
finance a war?
just trying to set up a war? King of Hanover. So he's trying to set a war on France? Okay, you know what? We should probably wrap up. We're already over at 50 minutes, and I have a feeling just like more searching, more digging, more stuff, and we're just going to run long. So, you know, it's suspense for next time. Next time, we will continue looking through Mortimer's little study here, find some more information, and then probably move on with the chapter, as I'm sure as soon as we find the most plot crucial thing, we'll then move on to the next section and go to the meeting. So, with that all being said, we'll continue next time and find out more about what's going on. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.